Challenging word problems. We must be able to determine the groupings on fractions and state mathematical reasoning from the problem of misconception. What are groupings on fractions? Let's recap the meaning of multiplication. When we multiply whole numbers, we are actually adding groups of the same number. For example, 4 times 3 means 4 groups of 3, or 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. Similarly, when we multiply fractions, we can also think of grouping fractions. For example, 4 times 1/2 means 4 groups of 1/2. Or 1/2 plus 1/2 plus 1/2 plus 1/2 is equal to 2. Therefore, there are 4 groups of 1/2. Another example, 5 times 2/3, it means 2/3 plus 2/3 plus 2/3 plus 2/3 plus 2/3 is equal to 10 over 3 is equal to 3 and 1/3. But how many groups of 2/3 in 5 times 2/3? Yes, we have 5 groups of 2/3. How to determine groupings on fractions? For example, here, 1/3 plus 1/3 plus 1/3 plus 1/3 plus 1/3 plus 1/3 is equal to blank times 1/3. It means how many groups of 1/3 do we have? Very good. We have 6 groups of 1/3. Repeated addition can be written in multiplication. How about this? 1/2 plus 1/2 plus 1/4 plus 1/4 is equal to blank times 1/2. How many 1/2 are there in these fractions? As you can see, we have 1/4 here and 1/4. But if we're going to combine these two 1/4, it's equal to 1/2. Together with these two 1/2, therefore, how many 1/2 are there? There are 3 groups of 1/2. Now, how to draw models on multiplication of fractions? Draw model for 1/3 of 10. How are we going to draw? First step, draw the model of the fraction. So we're going to have the number of shaded and the total number of parts. So we must make first the total number of parts. So just make 3. And how many shaded? 1. Very good. Next step, label the model by using arrows to indicate the whole number. So just make arrow, and that is 10. This is the 10, so just put it here equals 10. Another example, draw 3/5 of 50. Still the same, draw the model. So we're going to draw how many equal parts? Very good. So we have 5. And then we're going to shade how many? 3. Okay. Then label the model by using arrows to indicate the whole number. So that will be equal to 50. Take a look at the model for 4 over 7 of 35. Is the model correct? Are you sure? It is wrong. Why is it wrong? Okay, let's check. We said we're going to draw 7 parts. Is it 7 parts? Okay. How many are we going to shade? Yes, 4 parts. And then label the model by using arrow and put the whole number. So, is this arrow correct? Wrong. That's why this model is incorrect. What is the correct model? The arrow must be here until the end of the model and put 35. Okay, so this lesson, you learn the groupings on fractions and how to determine the groupings and to draw models on multiplication of fraction. To sum up our lesson, repeated addition can be right in multiplication. Similarly, when we multiply fractions, we can also think of grouping fractions. To draw models on multiplication of fractions, first draw the model of the fraction. The numerator is the number of shaded and the denominator is the total number of parts. Then label the model by using arrows to indicate the whole number. Now bring out your workbook, turn on page 92 and 93. As you can see in 92, what you're going to do is to find the model if this is correct or not. If it's wrong, what you're going to do, you need to write the reason why is it wrong. It is stated on your book an example. So the model is wrong because we should draw only 4 parts because the denominator is 4. Okay, so you must draw the correct model. And on page 93, number 2, take a look at the word problem. Mariam had some beads. She gave 20 to Hannah and 1/4 of the rest to Farah. She then had 1/2 of the number of beads she had at first. How many beads did Mariam have at first? So we need to have first the important information. So we have 20, 1/4, and 1/2. So we're going to draw the model, 2 blocks for Hannah and 1 for Farah. We have 20 given to Hannah. So it means this is 1/2 of the number of beads that she had. So if we have 3 blocks for half, the other half we have also 3 blocks. So the 2 units here is equal to 20. How to find 1 unit? Very good. We're going to divide by 2. So 20 divided by 2 is equal to 10. So here we have 6 units. 3 units here and 3 units make 6 units. How to find 6 units? We all know already that 1 unit is 10. So to find 6 units, yes, 6 times 10 or 10 times 6 is equal to 60. Therefore, Mariam had 60 beads at first.